Hey y'all, I had to get myself together before I hit play on the video because I was sitting here laughing to myself about the weird fact that I'm going to share with you guys today. I don't think you're going to want to miss this one. This will probably be the straw that broke the camel's back. Y'all will officially think I'm crazy after today's weird fact. But before I go into the topic of today's video, I would like to discuss the frequency of my videos. So, like I said before, this is my first time having a YouTube channel, and I wasn't really sure how often I should do videos. So, I put the question out there on my Facebook page, and I got some really good feedback. But a few people suggested that I should pick a certain day of the week and let that be the day that I do videos, which is a good idea. I think that, that makes a lot of sense. So that way, if people are looking forward to watching my videos, they can know that Thursday is the day that she does a video. However, I was thinking about it a few days ago, and I feel like we live too much of our life on a time schedule. And, we go to work certain days, certain times between certain hours. We go to school certain days between certain hours. And it's just too much of our lives, in my opinion, is lived on a schedule. And I really don't want to do this channel on a schedule. So I will commit to doing one video per week, at least one video per week, hopefully. But I don't want to put myself on too much of a schedule with this. I'm trying to break away from schedules in 2020. So if you were looking to, set your calendar for the days that I'm going to upload a video, I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon, but I will commit to at least one video per week. So the topic of this video is about the different modes of payment for life insurance policies. So like the title says, I don't want another monthly bill. And I know for a few people, they've expressed that they know they need life insurance and they're just trying to figure out how to fit it into their budget. And I get it. A lot of us, our budgets are already stretched to the max. And the last thing you want to do is add another monthly bill. So I just wanted to get into the different payment modes, especially right now at income tax time. If you will be getting a refund back and you need a policy or you want to get a policy, now would probably be an ideal time because you could always get the policy and pay the premium up for an entire year, and that eliminates a monthly bill and you won't have to worry about the payment again for another year. Even if you initially set it up to be paid monthly and then you get your refund and you call the company, you can make the payment for the rest of the year and then you won't have to worry about it again for another year. So that's just one option. Monthly is a mode of payment, and you can do it quarterly. That way you'll get billed every 4 months. You can do it twice a year, so you'll get a bill every 6 months, and you can do it yearly. And sometimes people don't know that that's an option, but and with some companies, when you pay it up for a year, you get a bit of a discount because some companies, the monthly payments, if you add it up times 12, it equals up to exactly how much it would be if you pay it for the entire year. And with some companies, when you pay it for the year, it equals up to being a little less than what it would be monthly, because I think it's like, and every company works different, but sometimes they add in like just like a lot with your car insurance. Sometimes if you pay it up you make one payment, you get a bit of a discount. Some of the life insurance companies do it the same way, so you may even work out better if you're able to pay it up for the whole year. So another And this isn't exactly a mode of payment, but it's just a different type of policy. There are also pays that are 20-year pays. So, and I guess they would also have the option. You could pay it monthly, quarterly, every 6 months, or yearly. But I wanted to talk a little about the 20-year pay, because a lot of people that don't know that those are options, and those are really good. They tend to be a little more expensive than so their whole life policies, the 20-year pay, their whole life policies, and they tend to be a little more expensive than other policies. However, it's really good, let's just say, for newborns or for young adults, because let's just say you have a newborn and you opt to get a 20-year pay policy for your newborn. By the time your child is 20, you're done paying for the policy and they have coverage for life. So that's something that I wanted to discuss, because a lot of people don't know that that's an option. Not all companies offer it, but quite, many do. And even if, let's just say you're a young adult, you're 18, and you're shopping around for life insurance, and if you see a 20-year pay, then by the time you're 38, you're done paying for the policy and you have coverage for life. And like I said, it is a little more expensive. We tend to pay a little more for convenience, right? But I think that's a really good option, so you won't have to worry about paying it forever, and it'll be paid up, and that's something you won't have to worry about anymore. There are also policies called single pay policies. So you make one, it's exactly what the name says, single pay. You make one payment and a policy is paid up forever, and you don't have to worry about making payments anymore. Now, of course, those are going to be a lot more expensive, but and I guess it all depends on the amount of coverage you're applying for. But that's another way for those who are able to do that, to eliminate a monthly bill, or eliminate paying for insurance for the next 40, 50 years of your life. So those are some things that you may want to look more into. The 20-year pay may be something that's a little more financially doable for majority of us. And that's pretty much it for this topic. And we're not even at 8 minutes yet, but I just wanted to go into the different ways that you could pay for insurance policy. It does not have to necessarily be another monthly bill. There are other options. So it's pretty much self-explanatory. If you want to ask me any questions about the different modes of payment, or you want a little more information about the 20-year pay, we can discuss that. I can answer questions about that. Also about the single pay policies too. When I was in class and I learned about the single pay policy, I was really intrigued by it. So I'll answer questions about that one as well. So I'm going to move on to today's weird fact about me. So back in 2014, when O.J. Simpson was in Lovelock prison, I wrote him. Well, I didn't actually send him a letter, but I sent him a card, and I had a little note written inside, and I got a response back. But it was not from OJ. It was from his bunk buddy. And I know I did not reply, but I still have it somewhere. I had to scan the letter. Oh, and there was a picture as well. So I scanned it to my computer, because I knew that whenever I decided to share this with anyone, they would not believe me. So I had to scan it and keep it as my proof. So that's today's weird fact. I wrote OJ and actually got a response back from his bunk buddy. So yeah, that's one that people normally get a good laugh at when I share. And the song that's playing in my head today, and I have no clue why because I don't even recall hearing this song, but it's All This Love Is Waiting for You by, who sings it? DeBarge? Yeah, I think it's DeBarge. So that's the song that's playing today. This is the shortest video yet. It's under 11 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and end it because I have a couple text messages I need to reply to. But again, if you have any questions about the modes of payment or the 20-year pay or the single pay policies, be sure to send me a message and I'll get back to you. Thanks. Bye.